Hi guys to everyone, it's Ada from Poison Rock, and today I have with me Txalkan and Awka from Mawiza. Again, welcome back. How is going, guys?
It was great. It's great to be back here, and it's just always a pleasure to talk with you and with your guys about music, about
Yeah,
our heritage and everything. So yeah,
yeah, it's nice having you. And I was going, Awka.
Yeah, Mari compusial que de luto faci worken, que me galeita tante, ne went to the income, we are powerful because we were playing Avenged Sevenfold for
Yeah,
like opener. So the people was amazing. The crowd in the stage. Uh,
yeah, yeah, because it was a big live show. It was with also Mr. Bungle, which is also another big one. So, so does that mean because
yeah,
it's like you made a gigantic jump since the last time we talked.
yeah. It's been a great year for us. And how long it's been from the first interview? It
Not
wasn't
that
long enough.
much, I guess. A
We
couple
were
of
we were
months.
like, but yeah, we've been having this year. We were our first interview. We were touring on Europe at the time, I think. And since then we've been like playing a lot and promoting our album. And yeah, right now we just released our album here
Yeah, of
in
course. Yeah, yeah.
Santiago.
We talk.
We
Yeah.
did our like release show. Yeah, it was
Okay.
really nice in a big venue here in Santiago. um
And now
it
you
was
are.
an amazing show, and yeah, we were really looking forward to it because we recorded it, like everything, like cinema stuff, like very high grade,
Yeah,
like
it's
cameras and stuff. And we're about to release some of that um,
okay.
in in a few in a few months or weeks.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been nice. And as Abka said, we just played it with Avenged Sevenfold with Mr. Bungle. It was a huge show in
Yeah.
Estadio Bicentenario, like Bicentenario
Yeah.
Stadium.
Yeah. It's understood.
Yeah, so it was really fun.
A lot of people. I saw like thousands.
A
Yeah.
lot of people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, I didn't expect that much, but it's the usual thing
Yeah.
with the opening acts. But it was Saturday, so
People were flocking.
at the time we were playing, it was packed. So it was amazing, and it's always nice to have this opportunity to open for big bands or like this or that kind of band, because we you can reach out for
Of
that,
course.
like people that are listening to that kind of music that is not particularly your own or the closest to what you're doing, but it helps out, like to
Yeah.
make a bigger audience. And we get a we have we've been getting like a
Yeah.
really nice response from the crowd, the people,
That.
even in the comments, like
Yeah.
in our posts or stuff. So yeah, we're pretty
Like
hateful, really grateful for this these few last shows. It's been amazing.
yeah. They said that this year has been Mawiza here, and it's gonna be again 2026 as well. I know for sure. Like I said when we first did the interview, because as well, like since the first album and the first release, Auka, did you expect really like that people were literally having the eyes on Mawiza, like your own project, like all of you both put out? it's a it's a beautiful things that you got the chance like really now to talk about the thing that you care, make people listen about your own music, like your own sound, without like have to sing in Spanish, like we said, just singing in Mapuche. It's important as we talk about that. And that's, I think, as I said, how does it feel for you, Auka, like since the first song ever released from Mawiza?
como satisfactorio igual, como ver el Mapudungun siendo cantado por tanta gente que sus ancestros quizás no hace 200 años quizás antiguamente estaban hablando el idioma, se siente como muy revitalizante.
So it
Oye,
feels
sí.
good.
Yeah, yeah. So
It
he's
feels good
saying
playing
that
with the vibe.
he, yeah, yeah, I think you got what he's saying. So he's like a very revitalizing, and it's like empowering when you feel, when you see that people that lost that heritage maybe, or that it's like uh, not rebuilding it but rediscovering it
Yeah.
from within, to see these songs and to relate to them. I think it's amazing, and for my part, it's like, I don't know, like awakening something within someone, like trying to, I don't know, like make a story, and when you see that that story is like the same in another culture or another
Yes.
person that's from another part of the world, it's amazing. You get to really bond with them from a very personal thing. So yeah, that's really
Yeah,
great, and it's like
Yeah.
empowering,
yeah.
as Alka is saying.
I will try to speak in English. Here in Guadmapu, it's special because the crowd, the people, they have indigenous blood. They have Mapuche blood.
Mm,
So see them, hear them in Maputungun. It's like wow.
Yes, this
Our ancestors.
are proud.
2000 years ago, and they were speaking in this language, so is awesome. Is Ayukli Piuque, the heart, el corazón está alegre. How dice?
The heart is, yeah, the kind of heart is
it's,
feeling
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the heart is
yeah,
it's
heart
filled
is
with joy.
filled with
Yeah, the
heart.
heart is like
yeah.
filled with joy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually we had a few weeks ago we played in Santa Juana in Concepcion.
Okay.
It's like the whole Guadmapu section, like the heart of it. And we have people that is following us, but we haven't met there.
Okay.
But there are people,
Following.
Mapuche people, like Mapuche families that
Ah,
went with his kids, with his sons, it's like whole family to see us and share with us, and it was so great to bond with them, to to share with them, to play for them, and then after the show, you
stable.
know just to exchange some thoughts, and it was really really amazing, really like, as
Yeah.
Alka is saying, like heartwarming, and
Yeah.
like you
Also,
get like filled with joy after that kind of
I think also the older,
welcoming.
also the older generation, let's say maybe like, for example, if they get with the family, the grandmas, the or the grandmother, seeing that kind of heartwarming for them, seeing that still these things are not getting lost. The language, the tradition,
Yeah,
the tradition is that the heart. The tradition is something that you do every now and then, but that's how it is still today. It's only that we are
exactly.
forgetting. We are forgetting what in the place we are living, how it is our own land and our own heritage. Let's say our own reality. It's a
Exactly.
reality. It's not.
It's
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. I think that sums it up. And yeah, I think that's one great thing of our album, or of Mawiza, and especially it's metal, it's heavy, and
Of course, it's really.
and it's punchy, but I think, and I've seen that people just go towards the album for the stories, not just for the music, not just for listening metal. And that's why we are having lots of fans that, it's like a broad spectrum, from
Yeah.
little kids to older people from our community or from other communities, that's like, oh, these guys are like singing Mapleton, they're doing like rock, heavy metal, rock stuff. Even they are not metalheads and or
Yeah.
rock fans,
It's just.
they're like resonating with our stories. So yeah, that's a really amazing thing
Yeah.
to see.
Also, like you appeared on the cover of big magazines, and not webs or talking about magazine, it's something that
Yeah.
it's important. It's really important because somehow the mind of some people are really shifting and changing, and you appear there because you're good musicians, but also because, like you said, there is a message. But also we have to give credit to the music as well, like it, like the
Of
composition of
course.
music. It's all
Of course.
like, maybe some people like the sound, some people like the maybe there are kids, 5 years old kids, I don't know, from Germany, not understand, just like an head banging on the song, and but also I'm really happy to say you're having the cover of the Rolling Stones and all, and was Metal Hammer the other one, was the biggest one,
Metal Hammer, yeah.
and I mean, as well, like for any indigenous community go out there, like the heteros has been other artists on the cover of the New York Times. So this is important that this space has been occupied by other reality than I have to say the Westerns. Let's use the word Westernized. But let's go a little bit back on the music side. So side wise and like music wise, you mentioned about the fourth single to be released.
This new release is a new song. Sorry, it's not a new song. It's a song from the album from Ul. It will come with a new video, a new looks, new like a visual proposal. A little bit more developed in that way. And yeah, so that's more like it. We just
Can we say the
try
name
to.
of the single, maybe?
I don't know. I think we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can?
I think we can.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Yeah, the song is Mulutu. That's the song that we're releasing with this.
Yeah. The
You want
name
to talk
of the
about
song
the
is
song?
the Western Storm. Western
Yeah.
Storm is the name of the powerful storm que viene del oeste en el mar y que deja así la embarrada le dicen el huestazo en el sur, aquí.
So
¿Puedes decir eso?
it's like a very powerful windy storm that comes from the west. So it really that's more like it. They call it the Westazo. It's like a big storm, from the west from the sea,
and what
so
is
that's
the about this song then from because it's I guess it's not about the climate, it's about the real storm, or is it kind of a metaphor?
Yeah, it's a metaphor too, both because it's like it's our position in the world too.
Okay.
So this song is about the war, the struggle, the war in the cities. ¿Me puede ayudar, Alcancito?
Vale.
Sí, es como decir, posicionarse como en una, yo creo que es la canción más aguerrida del disco, como la más política, quizá.
Yeah. So
Es pelear con la naturaleza. Yo creo que esa es la palabra, el concepto.
So the metaphor is like it's like the more war centered song. It's like a very war spirited kind of vibes, and it's putting us in the position that we're like fighting along the nature. We are like stepping aside from the humankind, and we are like
nature
from the nature part, and struggling against the city and the pollution and all that stuff that's like crushing the nature and the ecosystems here. So that's more like it. So that the storm is like us with the nature.
New song is gonna be about it's about the nature being you kinda, and pushing out what is let's say what the human are doing, the world is doing to destroying the nature itself, let's say, and everything around it. So, and of course it came in a perfect time in nature itself, in the nature and the human society itself, one of the worst moments in recent history. I mean, you mentioned there have been in Chile all these fires, and for example, here we have all these I don't know, earthquake and a slide, created by stupid people that don't know how to build a city or a village. So
Yep.
let's say that I think as we talk, nature and environment is a topic that Mawiza keep it close to the heart.
Of course we are, and it's a really tough situation here in South America, because we have a very rich, diversity kind of, you know, the ecosystems, animals, birds, different kind of plants, trees. So we have like, or a deep richness in that way. So it's it's like constantly getting crushed by the big enterprises that is trying to build, like enterprises for petroleum, for hydroelectrics, all that stuff. And right now we are having a lot of troubles with the protected areas,
Areas?
with the reservations, uh, because they are making these big fires, like
Okay.
that burned thousands of kilometers. And when the land is like taken over by fire, it's not protected anymore, so they can sell it. Yeah, that's the stuff. And what usually happens here is they burn down forests, and then they sell it to the like wooden industry, so they can do this cultives of just pines or species that are not from here. So
Of course, they're
the
important.
world, exactly. So the ecosystem and the whole balance, from the quality of the land, it gets affected because these other species change the whole environment stuff.
Of
So
course. And
it's a difficult
it's
thing.
this area, some of them, it's also area where are habitat where there is people living in this area also. Some, a few people. Yeah, that's also that thing
Yeah,
that's dangerous.
yeah,
That
yeah,
of
of course.
fire, there's all human beings.
Many families just lost their houses and
Yeah. Okay.
lost their animals, their livestock, their
Good job.
their crops, their everything. So it's like a situation that's out of control, because the only ones that get benefits out of this are the really big enterprises that are going to build, I don't know, some wind kind of
Life.
electric
Yeah,
thing,
yeah, yeah, those
exactly.
things. Yeah,
In
which
From
doesn't.
here to exactly like 5 years from now or
Yeah,
so. So the people right now are struggling. The wildlife, it's getting killed by these fires, but they just see
but it's also.
profit of it.
Yeah, but it's also dangerous because it's already shouldn't exist. That if it happens naturally, I think there are also people that knows how to take care of the fires if something happen naturally. But if it's created by human, like many of the most, no one will do something. And if it is spread, if there is the wind or something spread even faster, and you can also affect also. Nature in first place, people living there, but also can go close to the cities and other places where people live. So it's a
Yeah,
really, really dangerous for, everywhere. Also for what? For money. Yes, it's for money. It's not for nothing else.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
it's kind of repeating history, kind of repeating itself in somehow in different ways, but also is the
Mhm.
nature. It's also the human life and nature itself that lose.
Of course, of course. And the forest, here the native forest has its ways to protect
Okay.
itself, to like, it's so well adjusted that if you just leave it how it is, it will it can move towards the equilibrium, but what they are doing, they are planting pines, and they are doing these like monocultives of
Okay.
just one
One type.
uh, one kind of species of tree,
Yeah.
and that it's so much gets the whole forest so much vulnerable because the fire spreads way faster through that kind of species
Yeah.
than through the actual native forest. So it's like an ongoing process that it will get just worse if we don't stop the enterprises, and we don't uh, see the lands get protected, and the native forest gets back to his point. It will be a not stop non-stop thing. Every summer is the same thing, that we get fires and thousands of square meters get burned. So it's really a
Yeah, it's and I think in South America there is the biggest land on Earth. So destroying that, it's kind of, let's say, not prevent. It's like almost predicting to destroying the world as well, because
yeah.
biggest forest that like spread the vegetation and the whole world left.
Yeah.
So because a part is covered in nature up in the north. There it's so it's something that somehow all the world is gonna receive the result of all of it
Yep.
somehow. So
Yeah, I feel what you mean. Yeah.
so and also even if even if it could be just even a small city, this thing shouldn't happen, because
Mhm.
this is you're taking the house from of people, not taking, literally burning them down, us from
Yep.
people. You're burning the only thing that keep us alive, which is nature, the only thing that
Mhm.
will always keep us alive. That it's a kind of a spider, the nature itself. We are all connected with the nature and the trees, and so you're destroying yourself. And
Mhm.
unfortunately, these people think that only the money, they are a spider with the money, not with nature.
Yeah, they're just seeing the profit of it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
so
yeah,
so it's
and at the moment, like for stopping this thing, there are kind of activist people doing some, like there are people protesting, or at least moving somehow in Chile, like to let them understand, trying at
we
least.
are not having protests. It's
Okay.
more like just an uh people that's organizing themselves
Okay.
to get help there, and mostly just people uh I don't know, just regular people that's
Yes.
just buying stuff, water,
Oh,
food, some clothes, and going to the south and helping people out. Just
it's always the
just that.
citizen.
Oh, and it's always the same here. It's been like this from, I don't know, like 5 years or so. We are having these big, like massive fires that we have even to call for international help, because we are not,
Able
like, our fire crew is not prepared to deal with this massive fire. So yeah, it's an ongoing situation, and I think that it has to do as well because of the political situation down here. All this like southern part of South America, it's moving like really fast into an extreme right wing like situation. So all this I mean, the whole political ecosystem is like
Yeah.
going towards
Shifting.
this direction, that you don't see the nature as something you have to protect. It's just there for you to use and just to make profit of it. So they're just they just want to sell the lands. They just
Yeah.
want to burn all the forests down so they can
That's just,
sell them and makes new employments,
yeah, of
and
course, sure.
rebuild the economy and all that.
Sure,
That
we
that
need job, of course,
that's
but you could work as well in the nature to preserve the nature, because at the end of the day, what do you eat? The food came. It's like when you're teaching ecosystem or something to kids. The tree, the
yeah.
fruits came from the tree. It's like when we die, we go back again in that place, go back in the soil. So we are born from that, we are born from that, and we come back to that. So
Yeah.
it's I don't know, I mean it works differently, and then Sicily is a little bit smaller as ecosystem, like
Mm.
of course, but in the summer we have fire as well, big, and they went close to,
So,
like to the house, like in the
so,
street. You saw them in the street, like it's normal in the highway, in the airport. But they are made from human because they don't want people to. They want to create more work for people. Like,
mhm.
so they light on fire, so the forest security can work. So that's kind of our point of view is like more kind of a mafia point. So let's call it like how it is. So that type of things. That's how
Yeah, I see.
they work. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, of course, about this weather, that's nothing to do because it's just earthquake and city collapsing. But yeah, but if they still mind, I mean, Italy, I mean, the world knows about Sicily. Italy doesn't about what's going on here. They are giving money to other. Let's make new bridges. Don't care about almost 2,000 people without home. There was today this 86 years old man say that I worked all my life in this country, and the only thing that I cared losing, it wasn't the house, it was the picture of my wife. I lost everything. Like I
Oh.
never lost. You see this man not on the road, and no one is
Mhm.
doing anything. It's just the people of this village. They are bringing things and making in the gym, like in this public area, they are covered. So that it's the people doing things for people, usual. It's not
Mhm.
the organization, it's not the world, it's just in the small, because in the big picture, no one gives I mean, if it doesn't affect you, no one gives a fuck. And even if it affects you,
Just
people might say, okay, good. Because
yeah, that's
so
what usually happens. Yeah.
yeah, so that's why I think
Hmm.
that somehow talking about these things and make it more aware into the world, it's also, for example, bringing this situation that I say that it's happening now in Chile to the rest, not that to the rest of the world. I mean, maybe someone would say like, oh, let me see, how can I help, what can I do. I don't know if just from your perspective, being yourself in Chile, like, what people from really all over the world can do, because sometimes I'm in Sicily, I want to do something to help people from something, and I can do nothing, I'm just here sitting here. If someone really would like to help somehow, what they could do.
Mm. I think that's a difficult question because there are so many like sides from you can see the problem. I think the main thing is that the people are so disconnected from their starting point in a spiritual way, in like like or this ancestral way of seeing life, that they just go through their lives just consuming, just entertaining themselves, that they are not like striving for this equilibrium and this connection. They are totally disconnected and they just go along with that. So I think the main thing that we can do is like open people's minds, like try to get them think or to feel their connection with nature, and that way try to you know move towards a way of living more sustainable, more conscientious, because otherwise it's just the system and the media, it just swallows you up, you get lost in that kind of living,
Igual, yo quiero decir algo como con respecto a inspirarse como en estos activistas quizás de la nación mapuche como Julia Chuñil, que son campesinos ancianos que viven como campesinos y que no emigraron a la ciudad, creo que a hacer como vida en el campo, con la sabiduría mapuche de vivir en conexión con la tierra, viviendo como campesino, ya es como una forma de preservar la naturaleza, porque las personas no pueden comprar tu terreno. ¿Eso podéis decirlo?
Yeah, so he's saying that uh, the way of living, more like in the countryside,
Yeah,
as Mapuche with the Mapuche Kumemongen, as we say, is like the way of the good living alongside the nature, and to crop your own vegetables, have to your own bond with water and with the resources that you have in nature, the riches you have available. That that by itself is like a way of protesting, of going against the system way of living, and yeah, what he's saying is like we should inspire ourselves in or Chechai and Papay, or all elders that are living this way, as Julia Chuñil, as many other, like, uh, countryside Mapuche people that are living in the land, actually, not
yeah,
in the city, but they're like building
yeah,
their own, exactly, like their own ecosystem,
yeah,
within
exactly.
their space.
And
So yeah.
that's important, because I mean, I think it doesn't matter where you are in the world. If there would be less cities, I mean, less city, that would be better, because even having small villages, like living in the countryside, as you were saying, it's something that I see every time. And also, I think, I don't know why, it's something, but also the people are more true. Like, I don't know, I see more
Mhm.
integrity. I don't know if it's the same in Chile, but if I go in my countryside, it doesn't matter if there is the person that never went to school. I don't, doesn't, that's stupid thing. It doesn't matter if even anyone from 19 years old to 9 is different. You can see, you feel more real. They know how to,
Yep.
even when they say stupid things like Ada, why are you, I can see they come from the heart.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
something
I know
that,
what you mean.
yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean, of course. I think the city just moves you to a way of life that has to do with achieving stuff,
yeah,
like gaining things.
yeah,
Uh, and yeah, I mean, it shapes your way of thinking and your relationship with yourself as well. So you
of course.
just have, you change your mind when you're like close to nature, and you're more connected, and you're more
Yeah,
relaxed, and you're
the,
more in peace
the
with yourself as well. But
yourself,
here in the city is like always moving too fast and
but
always running towards things. So
even
yeah,
also what
that's
is important things, such as spirituality, people they think that spirituality is only like connecting the energy with something, which is a whole different type
exactly,
of different thing.
exactly.
Or like having crystal and stones, I'm a spiritual person, I have a shamanic drum. No, it's completely different things. It's
And in the city is like a weekend thing, spirituality, okay, for your free time. It's like
yeah,
completely off, you
yeah,
know
it's completely like
so yeah.
in a spiritual way. Like, just you go to the nature, you sit in a stream, like, like in the stone close to a stream, that you're already connecting. That's a way of being spiritual within yourself and the nature, and I
Exactly.
somehow also connected with your own ancestor, I guess, somehow.
Of course, with your heritage, and with your
Yeah, of course.
um, space in this world, in this experience,
Yeah,
that this life experience.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and there was a beautiful movie right now. It's really silent. It's called The Train Dreams. If you get a chance to watch it, it's of course made by Hollywood, blah blah blah, I guess. But it's about this man seeing the colonial, the beginning of the America, like in 20th century, but it was wooden cutting trees. But he never went into the city, and you can see how the world changed completely from just the first train
Hmm.
until the airspace, the first, just the airspace, whatever to call it. And this
Hmm.
man chose to stay in his own built cabin with his own vegetables. And the ending scene is just him dying, and at 80 years old in the 70s, without phone, without nothing, dying in his bed, covered by nature, by grass and trees and sorry, and flowers.
Hmm.
This is a beautiful movie for people just to let understand how the world is going so fast, not only now, but even before. And now sometimes you have to just stop because
Yeah.
we have this beautiful ecosystem that, I mean, there are people, I guess, as well, like us in the world, but it's so difficult as well, like to keep united this kind of front or these
Mhm.
kind of ideas. So sometimes we end up like, I mean, at least myself, going by myself into the woods or with waiting for people to come from abroad and going with them to the woods because no one can go. So that's I think people should open their eyes more often, and as well like as to not mainly from the West, but from the indigenous communities, like we were saying, they are going through a lot right now, and we leave this to other country, not at this moment Chile. We leave it to that. But also being like you're keeping them keeping like yes, keeping the Mapuche language alive. Also, I think it happened that people ask you like, what does it mean? It's like people getting interested to at least not to learn and speaking, but get to know more about the Mapuche people during your live show. People come and ask, like, or if you received any, I don't know, question about that, because it's important that people get to know the Mapuche as well. So,
Yeah, we do. We do. Actually, in the shows, it's an ongoing thing, like we are trying to uh, get them Mapudungun closer to people as well. And the other way around as well, get
okay.
people closer to Mapudungun. So uh, it's like a constant thing, even on our posts, like Instagram posts, we are like using Mapudungun, trying to put the different languages, trying to make extracts from the songs. We like translate
Okay.
the the lyrics so it gets
The,
like closer to people. And that's another big thing that we are trying to do with this new single. We are like trying
okay.
to get this as a manifest, like this is what we are doing. This is our mission as a band, and it has to be pretty clear to anyone who gets like
Okay.
type down Mawiza, what are they talking about? So that this
This.
is them, this is their struggle. And yeah, so that's the thing. I think when people is really connecting with your message and they really like um get this spark, this curiosity. I don't know how to call it,
Yeah,
but
that,
this like calling, they
of course.
they move towards Mapudungun as well.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah.
And of course, with all, I mean, like we said, there is going to be the single release, of course, and let's say that still cool is going really good. So let's say that 2026 is keeping Mawiza at least still with the same album and live shows again. I think, and maybe because you did have at least a European tour with for this album, or you didn't.
We were playing when the album was releasing. So we were on tour when we
So
released the
okay. So
album.
there's never been like at least an headlining tour of Mawiza in Europe.
No,
Okay. That's okay.
no, we haven't. We have played some festivals, but yeah, we haven't done like a full tour, like of the album, like the album on tour in Europe.
Yeah.
But we definitely should, and we are as well preparing some new music. We are
Yeah. Okay. All right. Start.
we
Never
are
stop.
really like starting there, and yeah, we're
So you're starting new, like for let's say for a fourth, the future album. Let's say.
exactly.
That's and of course, like you mentioned, like there is going to be new live show. I mean, at least the two announced. I mean, you have any other, first of all, any other live show in Chile or South America for this year?
Not for now. We have some
Okay.
offers, some festivals, and things we have to work on.
Okay.
But for now, just the European festivals, and we're trying to book some more shows as well. So
In Europe, okay.
so yeah,
Because
in
once
Europe,
you're in
yeah.
Europe, at least in that range, because we're gonna say it, because of course you're gonna be in, especially in you're gonna be in the Scandinavia part of. You're gonna
Yep.
be in, I don't know who's first or second. I know that because you're gonna be, and I was really happy when I saw that you were, I think, the first or the second band announced from Midgardsblot Festival in. Yeah, it's a not easy to say it as well. Festival
Yeah.
in Norway, in Borre. Let's be Orten. Let's gonna be specific, and you wanna be one of the first band announced. And I think the festival is held in the no, it's in the middle of August.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
Helsinki also Metal Fest in Finland. I don't know where is that, when is that, but it should be around that time, I guess, because you don't do back and forth again.
Yeah, actually, I don't recall the
Yeah, I
exact
think,
date, but yeah,
yeah.
we'll we're still trying to build this like a tour. So,
Oh, okay, so
for
from
us
the
from South
festival,
America, yeah, because for us, it's really expensive to get to Europe.
of
It's
course.
a very long travel, and we have to bring our equipment and guitars and stuff. So, the only way really to make this happen is to book more shows and try to
Yes,
you know
exactly, to do it
do something like a month or so, because otherwise it's just too expensive to
exactly.
play 3 shows. Yeah,
It's like doing it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of like doing a sort of a, you say, like the whole tour, kind of.
exactly.
Because as I'm reading, it's it's the first week of August, and then you have a kind of 5-6 days later Midgardsblot. So there is this span of time,
This gap, yeah,
yeah, that you can use for, because I mean there's a Sweden, there are a lot of countries around there as well, the same country as well, and North. I mean, I guess it could be a good idea, like once in there, like kind of to book something. But these
yeah, yeah,
festivals
yeah.
are quite diverse, a lot diverse, and as people know me here, I always mention, because I think it seems like a part of the staff sometimes, even if I've never been there once. And I'm not saying nothing this year about Midgardsblot. I'm happy that you're joining this. I always call it family somehow. So because this year is gonna be in Italy, like we spoke about,
Yeah.
and it's really a spiritual festival. There's a lot of spiritual calling, and there's fun, but it's different. And you will see everyone told me that, I didn't experience this yet, that if everyone that was going this festival and they were coming back home, somehow they were going a little bit changed, and somehow I don't know
That's
how.
amazing.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
never been there, so I can't say, but I think I immediately imagine that you were a good fitting for that festival, and this festival.
yeah,
People already are
yeah,
talking about that. They
yeah, yeah, yeah. And for us, it's really amazing, to bring our culture to like this Viking land and this Viking festival. And of course, we fit because we are like singing from the same spiritual part,
Yeah.
from our heart. It's not just metal or just
Oh,
music.
beautiful.
It's a whole different thing. And yeah, with these guys, with Nidland, we've known each other for few a year almost. We were on tour with my other band, so we are really stoked about it. And they know Mawiza as well. They know
Yeah,
our music, and so it will be
um,
an amazing hang.
yeah,
And yeah, so this whole uh, new
and
touring season,
yeah, and
we are really looking forward to it. I think it
yeah,
will be amazing for us, and with
like
all the
cool.
movement that is going on with the album right now, we really want to extend it to Europe and to
Yeah,
Scandinavia and all
and to Italy,
this
and there are also
to Italy,
Italy,
of course, of course,
you have
to
to
Italy.
Rome also to wait, you've been to Rome? No, you didn't go to Rome. You were in Rome.
No, no, we were. I played with Rome, but in Rome with Ater, but we haven't played Italy
Mawiza,
with
yes.
Mawiza.
Okay,
So
you have
yeah,
to
we definitely
Rome.
we definitely have to.
I see Mawiza playing in Rome a lot, because or even in Pompeii would be beautiful, like all that. because now Pompeii
That would
opened
be amazing.
the theater, the amphitheater in Pompeii. I mean, it was
Definitely, that would be amazing. Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, like for a logistic point of view, Milan, it's easier, let's say, to play. But of course,
Yeah.
I guess you will be playing there. But in Norway, in Midgardsblot, also a beautiful place to go. Like I said, it's the Wednesday opening ceremony, but in every evening after the live show, all the people and musicians gather in a bonfire, and everyone is playing around the bonfire. So this is one of the highlights.
That's so cool.
So just keep an eye on them. Everyone is gathering there and playing
That's cool.
some fun spiritual rave.
That's really cool.
That's a fun way to spend the time as well, because it's bringing people together. It doesn't matter if you're a musician or a tattoo artist or just some volunteering there. Bring all together. That's the beauty of it. And for
That's
their
cool.
Helsinki Metal Fest, I mean, Finland is beautiful, by the way. Two different places, two different countries.
Yeah.
Kind of, we can say, as well, kind of not religion, but mythology, let's say, as well.
Yeah, and they are really receptive.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously to metal and to like these new genres like modern music, like so yeah. We are really stoked about it. We really want to go there.
Yeah.
And yeah, we are trying to, as I said, book some more shows. We have something going on in Copenhagen as well. So we're trying to build whole touring season. So yeah, we just
like
it's just for us.
Yeah.
All the world, exactly. We really want to play in Japan, in Asia, but for now it's just like a matter of time.
But you
like
have a good connection
building
for this country, Anatoly.
Yeah.
You have Midland. That's a good connection. They are going there. They went there, and also that side of the world that they are closer to. They are good.
Yeah, exactly. I know. So this festival, it will be amazing to get to know them really, and yeah, just to plan stuff. We could do stuff together, then would be amazing. So
and of course, I'm looking forward to hear the new single, and I'm sure that we will meet again this summer, because we have to. I mean, it's summer, and I never saw Mawiza. I want to see Mawiza live. I saw Other. I want to see Mawiza live, because also Awka. I have to meet us as well. You, of course. I mean, we have to just I don't know, just meet each other as well. I mean, it's a pleasure.
We should arrange something.
Yeah, definitely. And what can I say, guys? Thanks for everything, and I look forward really to see more live shows announced and to see the new single, and really always keep the message as it is, because as I said to everyone, I'm gonna spread the interview everywhere. I'm always saying, listen to Mawiza. I was in Milano, listen to Mawiza. The day before I knew you were in Milano, I went, fuck. And I said, listen, there is a good band that could play here, and that's the venue that I told you. Mawiza, you know Mawiza. Oh, I look like a promoter in Milano.
You're like promoter or new manager.
Thank you for that.
Of course. Like, I mean, that when there's good music, it's good music, and as I said to many people couple of friends that I know that now are playing everywhere. Like, I know where it's good. I know. I feel that it's because there are good soul behind it. There are good people, and I told even to my mom, like, there's kindness. When there's kindness and there's good art, good soul, the music is good, and people move up far with music. So we kind of live
as yourself, Anna. I think we bonded because of that.
Yeah. So looking forward to meet, and as well, I will send you this contact of other good people as well to.
Thank you. Nice.
For Italy or other country that I know that I might have something, and so if not, we will figure it out. We will take a plane or somewhere, and I will send you some contact also for Midgardsblot, and I look for. I mean, I want to see you at Midgardsblot, like playing there, like even the photo, because it's gonna be really great. And
I really hope you can go when we.
I hope so. I hope to be on a seasonal job there, because it's cheaper coming to South America than go to Norway or Milano.
Really?
Yes. From Sicily is almost like 600-700 euros. So
Wow.
going to Milano.
Really
So
expensive.
I was like, what the
Wow.
fuck? Yeah.
It's
So,
really expensive.
yeah, and
Yeah, well,
Oslo is around 600 euros as well. It's a little bit less, but it's a lot of money as well. So it's, if you
it
think
is.
about it, maybe I put 1,000 euros more and I go in another country, but at least it's something different at the same places.
Yeah, but yeah. I know.
But you know, when you have when there is good people or when there is a good country to see, you just enjoy. It's just money. Money goes. I mean, it's paper.
Money goes.
It's paper, or it doesn't matter at the end of the day.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree for sure.
It was nice to see you, both of you, again. And I mean, looking for another interview, but always in presence is better. And thank you so much, Txalkan. Thank you so much, Awka. See you really,
Thank
really
you.
soon.
Yeah.
Always. Was this?
Thank you for this space. This
Of course.
is awesome.
For anything, you just text and we'll do another interview for anything. Even if you have to say, fuck off the system, I'm here.
Nice.
Thank you so much. A big hug and see you soon, guys. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.